Hello trainers, Ganeto here, and today we have some battles from a member of my community and we're having some legend battles submitted by MKellas. So we're gonna see a lot of action with Dragon up on the lead, at the back the Slowbro in its Galarian form, and the double poison will be completed with Ariados. So I'm having here the Ariados as a closer, perhaps it's gonna be the safe switch, so excuse me about that. We're gonna see on this video as I'm gonna commentary over those battles. Having now another lance here, able to debuff that Leaky Tank by a lot, and I believe that even if they reach to a body slam, at this point we can survive it. So here comes the body slam. MKellas knows that we can take it, trying to farm down, but they will make an amazing switch to the Medicham to try and finish us off. Oh my goodness, that was a power up punch, which means that we can survive and we can debuff this Pokemon even more. Slowbro in its Galarian form now is gonna go in with those poison jabs. You know that I like to use it with my confusion, but poison jab is also pretty good, able to farm down completely the Medicham before they reach to another move, which is pretty neat. Miltank will be at the back and MKellas will go to town with all that energy that he has to spend. This time the Psychic, just to get the debuffing bonus on the opponent. Of course no debuff was secured here, but still now the Body Slam will be able to take us out. Now we can go in with the Dragon, and I really think that with two shields we can go to town here, so let's block whatever they throw, no reason at all to risk it, and we can safely reach now to our Dragon Claw for a really nice amount of damage to the Miltank. I think shielding here is very wise, so yeah, we're gonna do that. Now gonna switch out to the Ariados, hopefully we can catch, no we cannot, and they can still reach to a move. Will this be an Ice Beam? No Ice Beam, just a Body Slam, and we're already there on the Dragon Claw, able to finish them off, and that was a pretty close victory for our trainer. So those battles are not a joke at all, on the legend mark and much above legend, so that's pretty awesome. Let's see how far our trainer can reach after those battles. Able to get here now to the Dragon Claw on the Leaky Tank up on the lead, and we want to catch a Body Slam on our Ariados, as it seems this one is gonna be our safe switch. This is not gonna happen right on time, so we have to sacrifice our Dragon's HP, actually the shield, and now they switch out to that Charizard. So Cross Poison here is still gonna do a lot of damage to the Charizard, and this matchup can always turn on the favor of the Charizard, but still, if Ariados wants to, it can pressure as much as it likes to. So here comes now, I believe, our Slowbro, right? Yeah, here it is, able to go pretty crazy with those poison jabs, gonna block the move, pretty wise block on the Blast Burn, and now we're gonna proceed into the total farm down of Charizard. They got two shields, we got none, and that can be a game changer for our trainer here, but let's see if we can take those shields back, because we're gonna bait the first one with that amazing Sludge Bomb. It was resisted, so now we can pressure for the Psychic. Let's see, can we do it? Really nice energy count, and we can try to catch the move on our Dragon for a really nice amount of work on our Pokemon. So here comes the Body Slam, able to finish us off, but now Slowbro has to do the tough work to farm down the enemy. Let's get here now to the Sludge Bomb. Are they gonna block? Yes they are, and we can outspeed to the move. That was a fantastic battle for MKellas, and the knockout with that shield disadvantage. What a crazy play by Slowbro on its Galarian form into the next one now, and this Slowbro will be Kanto with Shadow, and it can be pretty scary. We're gonna get now to those Night Slashes for super effective damage, so they have to respect the damage and block. If they want to, they can go for two shields and absolutely farm us down. They're not gonna do that, just switch out to that Leaky Tank. So you can see a lot of Leaky Tanks around, which makes a lot of sense. This Pokemon is one of the safest switches of them all, so we're just gonna keep pressuring here with the Lance. This is gonna debuff the Leaky Tank for sure, while it can also pressure for the shield. So I'm pretty comfortable with Ariados as a safe switch here. You can look at it as a very good safe switch to pretty much be a generalist against anything in the meta. Able to farm down as well, so we can get out of here with a decent amount of energy. However, we cannot reach the Cross Poison and the knockout against the Slowbro, so now we have to return with our Pokemon with our Dragon, and they cannot use their move. That's pretty awesome because at the back they have a fighting type Pokemon, and with those poison jabs we can still do a lot of work against the Medi. Medi though can still threat us with a potential Psychic. We're gonna not block it. That was a big no block from our trainer, but now we have to block, and all we have to do is not throw at all. Just gonna proceed to the farm down, and we absolutely did it. What a crazy play once again. Those battles are pretty close and makes a lot of sense. We are talking about Legend. So lands once again against that Lickitung, 4th Lickitung in a row I believe that we managed to face. Wow, that's crazy. And they got the Alomomola at the back. So the lands here is gonna do all the work that we wanted to do, because they have to still reach to a Psychic to finish us off, and after all those debuffs, well, the waterfalls barely tickle our little spider. Do spiders get tickled? I don't know. Anyways, they're gonna connect their Psychic. Down we go with our Spiderling, and now our Dragon, the Gargoyle, can go in, start gargoyling things out of the way. After those debuffs, I'm pretty sure we can survive even a Psychic, not even close to finish us off, so that's looking pretty awesome. Even the Body Slam here is gonna do more damage. We got very much of a whole tank of energy here, so now we're gonna go in with our Slowbro and with the Medicham at the back. I really like our odds with Slowbro. A lot of trainers tend to have Medicham and Lickitung as it seems on their teams, and yeah, those two are gonna be pretty much the bread and butter of the generalists for the meta, so it makes a lot of sense. But Galarian Slowbro can still do a lot of work with its moveset. Once again we get hit by the Psychic, but at this point we can farm down, and we're super close to a double Sludge Bomb. Can we get to another one right after? No, we cannot. We're just gonna see the switch out, and it is gonna be the Dragon Claw for some really nice damage on that Lickitung. They cannot farm down, they have to spend the energy, but I have a feeling that we are already there on the Sludge Bomb. No, we are not. We're just gonna take the loss here. That was super close, to be honest. And yeah, now let's focus into the next one, because we're having the Crustle up on the lead. Gonna see now the Buzzle. We answer back at them with our Ariados. We got to block and respect the damage from the lands, and now after we debuff them in return, well, I think that it can always turn towards any side here. So let's see how they want to play this. Another land. Okay, this time we can take it. Okay, I was expecting more damage even with the debuff, because this Pokemon is pretty offensive. Anyways, gonna charge up to a lot of energy as we can see, but at the last second MKellas says let's get the cross poison to finish off this Buzzle, because it can still get tricky. Now we're gonna use our lands here against the Crustle. This is not gonna deal a lot of damage, but still it is gonna be able to debuff the Crustle. At the back they have the Clefable, and that is looking pretty wonderful, because now the double poison is gonna be able to draw out the Charmer eventually, and our Dragon will be on a much better spot overall. We're gonna see the block, which is pretty smart I believe at this point, because we can still farm down and threat that Crustle with a pure Psychic. They cannot reach yet to a Rock Slide to finish us off, so they have to block, and at this point they are kind of obliged in using some energy. Could they farm down? Perhaps, I'm not sure though. Anyways, we can still reach to the Dragon Claw for some really nice damage on the Crustle, and Dragon will be turned into a closer from our leader. This has to be only next season, right? Yeah, we can definitely survive this. Oh, that was much closer than I thought, but yeah, a win is a win. So Medicham the next one, and let's see how well we can manage to play this, because Medicham can get really tricky up on the lead, especially with all those power up punches. So we managed to get to the safe switch of the team and not the closer like I have here on your left, the Ariados. We're gonna block the first move, the Psychic, and now we got the lands on that Lickitung. So Lickitung definitely troublemaker, but still, as we have already said, everyone is having it, and we still got some other generalists which can go toe to toe against that Pokemon. So the reason that this team works is because we got the Dragon up on the lead, at the back double poison to protect against Charmers. So you can see the synergy here, and with Ariados being so much of a versatile Pokemon, you can still adapt to a lot of meta situations and scenarios. So Dragon now is gonna go in, charging up a little bit of a good amount of energy, and now we got the Dragon Claw to do severe damage on the Medi. They are gonna block. This is a pretty good block for for the enemy, but still I think that our Galarian Slowbro will be on a much better spot overall. So we're gonna bank the energy that we currently have on our Tradigon. At the back they have the Alomomola, and here comes the big move, the Psychic. They are gonna take it, and the debuff as well. This is looking pretty promising because now we can go ahead and pressure a lot with our Sludge Bomb, while we can still farm down if we want to with a simple block here. And I think it is much really needed because now we can still reach to a move and finish off the Medi before they do the same thing back at us. So down they go, and that's gonna be a fantastic win for our trainer, Mr. Panasonic. What year is it? Wow. Anyways, we got now the launch against the Medi. And I think here that those debuffs are gonna deal a lot of, not damage, but still gonna do a lot of work against that Medi. So Psychic here has to be blocked, but after the second launch, we can still take a whole Psychic from that Pokemon because it's gonna get debuffed by a lot, and we can proceed by farming down. However, MKellas here goes for the Cross Poison. That's pretty smart, preserving the HP for our Pokemon, but they end up having a Macargo at the back, so it doesn't matter at all. We can still go pretty rough at them with that launch, debuffing the Macargo, and at this point we can go in with a Dradigon. So at the back they happen to have a Clefable once again, and our Slowbro will be on a very good spot over here. Really nice energy count and move count from MKellas on the CMB to pressure for the shield, and at this point if we block correctly, which we do, we can absolutely farm down, get out of here with the Psychic ready to go for that Macargo. They still need to throw some energy if they want to have any chance at all, but they absolutely take the damage, and that is a good game. Macargo in the next one, once again another Macargo. What is happening to the meta? They got another Charmer at the back, so many Charmers, so poisons and fires are gonna be kind of a must have if you want to succeed in Go Battle League nowadays, especially with the Go Battle day approaching. So yeah, that means a lot. So Psychic here is gonna deal a nice amount of damage to the opposing Macargo, and I think that they can farm us down, right? Yes, of course they can. So we both have 2 shields up, and MKellas is gonna throw in there now the Dradigon. After the debuff we might be in a little bit of a trouble, but they happen to have a double charm. Who wouldn't expect that? And we got the Spiderling with the poison. Oh, the boost, you love to see it. And now we can safely farm down the Wigglytuff. At the back, the return of the Macargo for the 3rd time I believe, and Lance here is gonna do a lot of work on that debuffing status. Another Lance to debuff them a lot, and I think that we can still reach to the Cross Poison, even resist it at this amount of HP. It will be deadly, and Macargo is getting out of the way. The final flex with that attack boost was absolutely crazy. Into the next one now with a Slowbro up on the lead. You love to see it. Those Nut Slash are gonna do a lot of work. They know that. They back out to their safe switch / generalist Medicham, and I do not like Medicham as a safe switch at all. Just trust me, you need to go with something else, something like an Electrode on Riados. Medicham not so much on the switch. It still has some solid counters that it cannot handle, so we're just gonna go here with the Lance, able to destroy down the Medi, and another Lance for that Slowbro battle. And look at that, trainers, we can still reach to another one for massive damage on the Psychic Pokemon. Down we go though with the farm down, and now our Slowbro can go in, tank all that energy because this Pokemon is severely debuffed. They got the back the Vileplume, and guess what? We stand on the higher ground here because we have a very nice anti-Vileplume team. Those Razor Leaves are not gonna hurt us at all. Able to farm down here, they know that, and they top left this battle. Into the next one now with their Ariados up on the lead. So Dragonclaw is gonna do a lot of work. If I was MKellas, perhaps I would try to go for the Night Slash because every single Ariados blocks the first one, but still they know better. They are on the legend mark. Come on, Ganeto, you are not even legend this season. Yeah, that hurts a lot. Okay, myself, thank you very much. So launch here on our Ariados and then back out. Pretty smart play by the enemy, and we got another launch for the Leaky Tank. This means now that we have get kinda even the scenarios here. They can still finish us off with a double body slam, right? I think so, because we're still a little bit hurt from the previous battle. So here comes the body slam. Yeah, this is gonna put us on another body slam range, but we can still pressure with another lunge. That's pretty awesome for the Ariados. Gonna put already the Liquid Tank on the red. They are getting a little bit too cocky, so let's get to the cross poison. They can still survive. Amazing. So Liquid Tank, the thick beast of Great League, is just gonna destroy us down. Slowbro now going in, and they respond with a switch to the Ariados. That was kinda weird, but anyways, lunge, we can take it, and after we clear the debuff with the Dragon, we can safely farm down here if we block just once. It is gonna be the cross poison. That's pretty big right now, and we can farm down right after without any debuff on our side. At the back they have the Alomomola, and now here comes the Rampage with the attacks and the Dragon Claws. Can we get another one? No, we cannot. I was hoping on that, and I thought we could do it, but anyways, we can still finish off this battle with our Slowbro and the Psychic, but they can block. However, we can still outspeed, expecting the switch. They are not gonna go for it, so here comes the final blow, and that is a great game. So that's all, trainers. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying till the end. I hope you enjoyed today's legendary battles here, with MKellas being the main MVP of this video. Thank you for watching. Just be sure to leave a huge like before you go. Subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and I hope to see you all into the next one. Take care, trainers.